Esme, the Emerald Fairy. In Sparkle Town, across the bridge, almost hidden from sight, there stood a small museum with flags of green and white. The museum kept all kind of things, from books to giant bones. But best and most amazing were its sparkling precious stones. Esme, the Emerald Fairy, looked after each display, making sure her fairy guests saw something new each day. With one swish of her emerald wand, she made each gem shine bright. But because Esme was very shy, she did this out of sight. Esme polished every day, but the fairies did not know, for she did all of this in secret, too shy to let it show. One morning, like each day before, Esme began to work. But when she waved her wand, it fizzed and popped, then went berserk. Without her wand, the sparkly stones became so dull and plain that the guests felt disappointed and they started to complain. Seeing their friend look down and blue, the fairies came to help. But as they cleaned, Susie sneezed and knocked a book from the shelf. The mystery of the Sparkle Stone. The Sparkle Stone is the brightest gemstone in fairyland. It has not been seen for 100 years. Esme said, even with this book, I'd never find the stone. Daphne cried, we'll help you try. You won't be on your own. As Esme felt uncertain still, Susie took the lead, and off they flew across the town towards the Silver Sea. At last, they saw a mountain top covered in shimmering white. The stone is near here, Esme said. That's why it's all so bright. With goggles on to shield their eyes from all the dazzling snow, the fairies searched from left to right, then up and down below. They flew along a tunnel, then saw carved on a wall, only those with inner light may reach the Sparkle Hall. Each fairy gave the wall a tap, but Esme felt too shy, so the others very gently encouraged her to try. Esme thought of her museum and what she had to save. She took a breath, then tapped the wall. Esme, she said, be brave. The wall went crunch and then cracked apart. Esme squeezed inside, but in a flash, it all turned black and she was terrified. Before she had the time to think, she felt her wand get hot. It shook and shuddered and shivered. Then from her hand it shot. It whizzed into the darkness and into the unknown, till suddenly the wand lit up beneath the Sparkle Stone. The stone's bright light shone all around. Esme stared wide-eyed. A narrow path stretched towards the stone, with big drops on each side. Her wings were trembling at the sight. I'll have to walk, she said. Bravely she stepped onto the path, whilst looking straight ahead. With each new step, her courage grew, and soon she reached the end. She boldly took the stone and wand and rushed back to her friends. Sleepily, but full of glee, the fairies headed home, and proudly Esme put in place the wondrous Sparkle Stone. Soon the museum was full again, but better still than that was Esme's newfound confidence, which brought her powers back. Now Esme's not afraid to show just what she can do. She sparkles on the outside and on the inside too. The end.